Yeah, every time I do a level 7 hunt, I just charge in like, yeah, this will be easy, I'm way over leveled and I have been since the start of the game, and I have all these broken god tier equipments, how can I possibly lose? And then I'm like, oh, I'm losing, how did this happen? Oh, because it's meant to be difficult. Right. I see, I should have thought of that. Is he even going to drop the paling? Okay, there we go. Take him to pieces, guys. Okay, we're making good progress. We've taken off maybe a quarter of his hit points. And only lost most of our MP. Yes, Arthur. Yeah, sure. Seems fair. At a wild guess, he's probably immune to Siphon, but well, that works too. Maybe he's not immune now with magic fields down. Yeah. Worth a try. I guess I could siphon it off for Redis, he doesn't need it. Redis, let me suck your soul out. We need it for reasons. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Well, we're not losing as badly as we did to Fafnir, at least, but this guy is taking a lot of killing. We might just have to go for an unfair strategy for Yasmat after all, because this is boring. Something like, where's the 1,000 times folded weeaboo? And then put the adorable ribbon on Ash. Getting stopped in the middle of a combo is kind of cruel. really wanted to see Bash go for the critical HP combo, but he'd probably just have died. You like watching English broadcasts, it's a good solution to strengthen your English. Sorry if you don't understand you in writing. No, your English is actually really good. Certainly a lot better than my French. Okay, so it's going to go back to physical shield in a sec. Maybe it's worth... Yeah, okay, no point chopping into pieces with the sword right now. Although actually... No, it doesn't matter, does it? It has, well, I'm pretty sure it has piercing attacks. I guess we'll find out. So far I haven't seen any of this stuff get blocked, so... Oh man, it has disease touch? That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Is there any way I can land cleanse before Balthia dies again? Okay. Oh, Archer coming up again. Still, at least we go back to hitting it. Maybe it's worth pulling out the cheap shot spear. I think it is. By Starlight. Yeah, you know, it definitely has piercing attacks, so I'm going to abandon Danjuro build and just go all out damage, I think. Because it can't be blocked, so shield builds are a waste of time. It's kind of like the reason two-handed weapons are so good in this game, is the tough enemies don't even care that you have shields, so why bother? Well, he's down to critical, which is going to be pretty hard to deal with since he's invulnerable for a little bit. But, you know. Come on then, big boy. Arda is like so dramatic, and it's just pretty much worse than his physical attacks most of the time. As indeed it's worse than your physical attacks most of the time. Alright. He's going down, I'm pretty sure. Does he have an afro? He does. He has like an afro hairdo. I think all the behemoths in Final Fantasy have had that, haven't they? I remember Final Fantasy X had a pretty similar looking one. Now the question is, do I want to like throw a dark matter? Because that might just kill him. Oh no, hang on. I do wish I had Scourge or Shock, but I don't think they're available until after Pharos. Only Barsh has mana, so... Let's switch to a like hard caster build and try to finish this. He doesn't have any of them licensed, alright. Pretty sure we don't have any. We have some maces, but I don't think they increase magic very much. Alright, so Empyrean Rod would give me 2, Power Rod would give me 3, Flame Staff gives me 4. Glacial Staff gives me a 4 and 5. So let's go Glacial Staff. Sage's Ring. Do I actually want to change his armor to like magic armor? That's just always horrible. You just end up... And if we're going to do Glacial Staff, I think we'll go all in. Ooh, that was a little close. He just like backhanded Redis to death. I really like the design on Glacial Staff. With the sort of almost compass-like end to it. Although I guess it also looks like a sun disk, which doesn't really make sense for an ice weapon. He switched. No, you silly fool. It's no good if you carry on doing the dumb thing. Punch me in the nose. Good punching. 10 out of 10. Whew, what a tiring fight. We didn't even come close to wiping. Fafnir is still a far tougher boss. Let's walk to the Giravegan Gate Crystal and get ourselves back to the various places where people will give us rewards for this kind of thing. I'm lost again. I went too far north by quite a long way. See, my Saturday is not a badly designed weapon, but I feel like the red zigzag kind of looks like ketchup. Glad it doesn't make you summon Belarus again. Such a long fight, yeah. I hope you get used to it, because Hellworm's about 5 times longer than that, and then Yasmat's about 10 times longer than that. Although, to be fair, I'm probably going to cheese both of them to death with reverse decoys and katana combos. Which obviously means at some point we'll have to go and get Dark Blade from Bombshell. Won't that be fun? Alright, I think we can hand in these hunts and call it a day. That fight is long enough for anyone, really. Tomorrow we can grind ourselves a Dark Blade and maybe Grand Armor or something. Euclid's Sextant. A measure, one of the worst weapons in the game. Should Baby bring that reward instead? I appreciate all you've done, yes. Do not think this alters aught else. We have no further need of your assistance. We had no need of human assistance. The wound borders would still... Chris, you are not yet well. Perhaps you should rest. Did you not bear the brunt of its stench? You did well to return to the village at all. Perhaps I am still a touch dizzy. Oh, Viera. You're so xenophobic. So I guess if we manage to do all of the Pharos this Saturday, no, even with that I don't think we can complete the game this weekend, but certainly this weekend or next. There's not much left, really, apart from like 3 Espers and all the toughest hunts, and the final dungeons. Lol. Yeah, not where I was. A friend of mine had also gone searching for proof of the legend, but he never came back. And when the watcher of the deep woods shall fall, its slayer shall look to the stone-hewn worm and no joy. Though cold stone shall never stir again, a blow struck true by slayer's hand shall find warmth in the worm's elation. This is hardly enough to thank you for the trouble I've put you through, but I suppose it's better than nothing. 250 gil and a pair of Bacchus wine. I wonder if there's some other reward for this quest. What can I say? 2 Bacchus wines, man. Those are almost good. After all, you can use them with Naiho to remove Berserk, and there's no other way to do that, so... Now, see, he told us an important secret. Because you see there's a stone-hewn worm right here. It juts out ominously, ripe for the striking. 500,000 gil and the Rod of Faith. Pretty good reward, all things considered. That's the best rod, though it actually behaves more like a measure, so... yeah, like, most rods are just a sort of mediocre type of two-handed weapon that have some interesting elements. Like this one gives you earth damage, which is somewhat hard to come by. And they give you a little bit of magic. I mean, staffs give you more magic, but they're a bit less powerful. And then Rod of Faith is suddenly just, you know, like measures, a really, really weak weapon that you use to buff your characters if you're some kind of crazy person who doesn't just use the spells. But hey, 500,000 gil not to be sniffed at. Sadly, we've bought all the expensive items, so there's absolutely no use for that money. Still, been a pleasure playing with you all. I hope to return tomorrow evening for, well, grinding for an item in Nabudis. Until then, guys, good luck and have fun.